Good morning. My name is Fitri Asmasurya Ramadhani and the name of my lecturer is Miss Dian Irma Aprianti SIPMM International Business Course. Today I will deliver a speech about international business development. Indonesia recorded a national economic growth of 3.69% in 2021. This is said to be the result of efforts to control the COVID-19 pandemic carried out by the government together with all stakeholders, including all Indonesia people. This year, the government target the economy to grow 4 to 5% in the first quarter of 2022. The government believes that coordinator and sneaker with all stakeholders in implementing the economic recovery strategy will make the economic growth in the range of 4.8%, 5.8% in the first quarter of 2022. This will support the achievement of the economic growth target of 5.2% by the end of 2022. As for the achievement of growth in 2021, Indonesia GDP per capita increased to IDR 62.2 million, higher than the GDP per capita before the pandemic, which was IDR 59.3 million in 2029. This experiment will also bring Indonesia back into the classification of upper middle income countries. This position is an excellent initial foundation to push for economic reform and structural reform to be able to get out of the middle class trap. Especially Java Island as an industrial base and one of the main contributors to economic growth, managed to grow positive by 3.66%. Meanwhile, the healthy economic growth was achieved by the Maluku and Papua region of 10.9%, in line with the high growth of the mining sector in these two areas and the impact of rising community present over 2021. In addition, the Bali and Nusantara Tenggara region also managed to grow positive by 0.7%, although they are heavily dependent on the tourism sector, which has experienced idling in performance since the COVID-19 pandemic occurred. This rise of public confidence in consuming goods or services has driven the rise of the domestic demand and led to an increase in product as response from the business world. Throughout 2021, investment, which is grown by 3.80%, has become the highest source of growth in terms of expenditure. Meanwhile, the processing industry, which is the source of the high growth in terms of product, managed to grow by 3.39%. Indonesia economic improvement has been seen from positive growth from the second quarter to the fourth quarter of 2021. It experienced asymmetry in the third quarter due to the emergence of the Delta variant. After controlling the Delta variant and increasing community economic activity, the Indonesia economy managed to continue positive growth in the fourth quarter of 2021 at 5.2%. From the expenditure side, all component return of positive growth. International trade also continue the recent impressive performance, supported by the record in global demand and rising commodity prices. In the fourth quarter of 2021, export performed increased by 28.83%, while import grew by 28.60%. When viewed from the product side, the five main contributor sector, namely the manufacturing industry, agriculture, trade, construction, and mining, resumed positive growth and were able to support the Indonesian economy. In addition, the transportation and warehousing sector, as well as commodity and food beverage, which had contracted in the third quarter of 2021, have managed to rebound with positive growth. In the fourth quarter of 2021, economic growth in the fourth quarter of 2021 has increased market confidence in Indonesia economic reform. This is reflected in the strengthening of the GCE, which has supported the physical index of 6,800. We believe that momentum for economic reform will continue in 2022. The increase in Indonesia Manufacturing Purchasing Manager Index to 53.7 in January 2022 is also positive signal for Indonesia economic performance this year. In the health sector, strengthening strategy for controlling the COVID-19 pandemic are also continue carried out, continuing to the admission of the 3,000 doses booster continue to be increased so that it will increase public confidence in carrying out economic activity this year. The government will continue the PEM. The government will continue the point program with a budget collection of Rp 459.6 trillion, and from loading will be carried out in the first quarter of 2022. Form loading is carried out in form physical intent and social protection policy, and this policy will ensure the moment of national economic recovery. The Indonesia economy is still faced with variant risks in 2022, especially from the aspect of the Omicron variant of the COVID-19 case. For this reason, the government has prepared variant strategy to mitigate it. Future preference are take into account the development of a commodity price, both energy and non-energy. The increase in mining commodity prices in 2021 is expected to continue to 2022, so that it will boost the productivity of the mining sector, which has a good impact on mining-based earth. Therefore, other strategies show us the downstream program to include added value and accelerate the transition to a green economy will also be carried out to ensure that the Indonesia economy is ready to recover from the pandemic. Downstreaming of export products with high added value show as nickel deficient product is still a priority. This downstream process is all supported by the country of Smith factory and battery company, the economic UMN collaboration with DEMIS and or international investor. Okay, maybe that's thank you. Good morning.